How you going? Arvin from RV Factory here. I just want to use this video to introduce you to one of our products and show you how to install it. So this is our hydraulic handbrake adapter, or mount, or whatever you want to call it. It allows you to fit these Chinese hydraulic handles into the original position of any S13, 14, 15 Silvia 180SX or R32, 33 and R34 Skylines. Also go into A31 Sephiros and C33 Laurels. So if you're into drifting, possibly sooner or later you're going to want to transfer over to a hydraulic handbrake setup, whether the cables stretch or you want a more consistent handbrake and you think that hydraulic handbrake will do the job for you. This is our product to be able to meet your needs. So you've probably all seen these Chinese hydraulic handbrakes on eBay and everywhere else that sells them. It's actually a pretty easy kit once we got down to the bare bones of what was required. So all you'll need to install the kit is a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5mm hex head bit, and then a 12mm socket to be able to remove the factory handbrake. So this is the mount. It's laser cut. This is Gen 2, so I've just cut a big hole in it to reduce the weight. But yeah, so ultimately it's got the hole pattern in the bottom. So this one goes onto there, and these out two side slots bolt into the original position. So I'll show you how to install it, and we'll go from there. This is my R32 Skyline, so I'll show you how to fit it to one of these, but it should be the same for almost all of them. This is the original handbrake. This is what we're going to remove. It doesn't work very well in this car, so I'm just going to convert it over to hydraulic. To pull the center console out, there's 4 screws, one on the front this side, that side, one on the back here. I've already taken them out, but you'll have to take them out. We'll have to pull the console trim out. So there's 2 screws in here, then the rest of it just clips in. So I've already taken the screws out and loosened it up. So just get that out. Just make sure you unplug the ciggy lighter, put that somewhere safe, and then once you've got the 4 screws out, it just clips in the front here, and we should be able to wiggle it out and get it out of the way. There we go. Make sure you got the handbrake up nice and high to be able to slide it off. There we go. So now that we've got the console off, you can see the 2 12mm bolts that we have to take out to be able to pull the handbrake mechanism out. I like to have the handbrake down so it's not tensioning the bolts. Just makes it a bit easier to come out. Just set that out of the way. If your handbrake dash light's connected, you'll have to unconnect that before you move it out of the way. So now we get to install the mount. The base has to be installed before the hydro handle goes on, otherwise once the hydro handle goes on it covers up the front bolt hole, so you won't be able to get access to it and tighten it up. So we'll bang that in now. The 2 long bolts are for this. As you can see, there's some adjustment in it because of the slots, so you can fine tune its location to what you like. So you can see it has a few degrees of adjustment. So we'll just put it in the middle for now. Bang that in nice and tight, because you'd be surprised at how much leverage you have when you're trying to pull a handbrake. So now that we install the base, I like to strip the base down to the bare basics, just because now that they weld these bosses in, it's just very hard to get in and be able to get to these front two bolts. So stripping it down makes it easy. My one was like everything was finger tight anyway, so it wasn't bolted together, so just makes it easy. So we use the 12mm long bolts now to hold the base in, so we'll throw that in. Oops. It's one of those jobs where it pays to have small hands. I don't have small hands. Which makes it a little bit more difficult. So we'll lock that down too. And we can start putting it all back together. So put the cylinder back in. So now you can work on adjusting it to whatever height you suit you. If you want to rerun the trim, it should roughly line it up where it's supposed to be. You can see that the cylinder sort of lines up with your little compartment here. So you'll see that you'll have to cut the corner out of this compartment just to be able to get it to go back over the cylinder. See, it's halfway along. So we'll have to cut out the front here, and that will give us access to be able to get to the ports to be able to put our lines in as well. And then once you've got that cut out, we'll be able to slip the console back over and put everything back on like it was originally. So if this is something that you're interested in, sell the full kit with bolts for $25. You can message me on Facebook, eBay or Instagram to get them. It's like $8 post anywhere in Australia with tracking.